Hello, welcome to a short tutorial on solving quadratic equations by square roots. Whenever we have an x squared term alone, meaning there are no other x terms in the equation, we can solve the equation by isolating that x squared, getting it by itself, and then taking the square root of the other side to find our value of x. So let's use this as our example. Now remember our reverse order of operations, SAD/MEP, and using that, it tells me first I need to get rid of addition and subtraction. So I'm adding 49 here, so I begin by taking away 49. And that cancels over here, and I'm left with negative 4x squared equals negative 49. And so my addition and subtraction is gone. Now I work on getting rid of multiplication and division. So my multiplication is happening with the x squared times negative 4. So I will divide by negative 4. And that leaves me then with just x squared on the left. And on the right, I've got a negative divided by negative, which comes out positive. And I'm going to leave that as a fraction because I can take square roots of fractions pretty nicely by hand. So that leaves me with a positive 49 over 4. Now, I know this is an improper fraction, but I'm not going to turn it into a mixed number. I'm going to leave it as an improper fraction because I have a nice way to handle this with square roots. So my next step, now that the x squared is by itself, is to take the square root of both sides. Okay? And that now leaves me with x, I almost wrote squared, sorry, equals, and to take the square root of a fraction, I actually break it up and take the square root of the numerator and of the denominator separately. And both of these work out nicely so that I'm left with 7 over 2. Now, most people are going to say that's the answer. However, if you've been paying attention in math class, you know that when we undo a square with a square root, we have to be super careful to ensure that we are including something. And that's something that I'm talking about is the positive and negative versions of our answer. Positive and negative versions of 7 over 2. And the reason for that is that if I was to re-square 7 over 2, so if I had positive 7 over 2 squared, that would come out to 49 over 4. Or if I had negative 7 over 2 squared, that would come out to 49 over 4 as well. So I have to account for both of those. You will not get full credit without having those, the positive and negative versions of your answer. All right, there you go. I hope that helps. Good luck. Have fun.